Yo, what's up? It's your boy Shine. I'm here with
Coach Lightwork, man. What it do?
man. If you don't know, now you know. Or Game Day is on the rise, man. Man, let's get straight to business, man. Let's talk about some of these college games that went on. How the bracket might get shooken up, and who are locks, and who's on the outside looking. We're gonna take our way all the way up to Boulder, Colorado. Put belt to ass to Oklahoma State.
Man, it was senior day for Colorado. Last game of the season. You saw Prime walk out with Jimmy Horn. You saw Prime walk out with his sons. I know there's been a big commotion about Prime not walking with his ex-wife, but if you know the backstory or the history between him and his ex-wife, then y'all will understand that. But man, dog, the game, you just knew the game was going to be special for Colorado. I mean, out the gate, Travis getting the pick, then they scoring. I think it was like 3 plays. I mean, they were killing Oklahoma State, bro.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State being one of the top teams in the Big 12, well, predicted to be one of the top teams in the Big 12. Man, they just didn't look like themselves, man. They just looked like they were just out there to get it over with, get the season over.
When,
It was
man,
bad.
what I would tell teams, like especially college teams, like a Colorado or um, Arizona State, Iowa State, so on and so forth. I do not give a fuck about preseason ranking because it's a long season
Right.
and a lot of shit can happen. Because the four teams they had ranked, it's not the four teams that made it. In that Big 12 that was tied.
That's correct. That's correct.
Um, Iowa State surprised the hell out of me. To be honest with you, I did not see them coming. Um, Arizona State always had a good team. So
Yeah.
so now you make the playoffs 12 teams. Now you got a lot of teams like, you know what, we ain't gonna flush the season. Let's go ahead and we can get in there now. Um, I knew even though Colorado lost to Kansas, they still had chance. They needed Texas Tech to win. They needed BYU to lose, or they needed Arizona State and Iowa State to lose. Now that leads me to the Kansas State is ass, dog. Kansas
They're
State is fucking toilet water.
they played their best against Colorado. I'm going to say that they played their championship game against Colorado.
I wish when it came down to scheduling, Colorado would have Colorado AD would have put BYU, Arizona State, or Iowa State, any one of them three teams on their schedule. Quite frankly, the three teams they was tied with, they didn't even face. But the three teams they was tied with played each other.
Yeah, they were the odd man looking in. They were the odd
So
man looking in.
so when people were like, oh, Colorado had a thing going, like not necessarily. It was technically set up for them to lose in the first place. Nobody really had a projected win in 3 games. Nobody had them even being bowl eligible. They So it's like they exceeded. So I think they're gonna win their bowl because
Oh
if they
yeah,
don't, if they don't, I think Shador is 0-3 in bowl games.
he's 0-3 in the postseason. Yeah, 0-3 in the postseason.
So I think he get that monkey off his back.
Yeah. Um. Here's the thing, man. Kansas State, for one, that game should have been won. Even though Travis got knocked out, he got injured in that game. They should have won that game. Shiloh was rusty as hell. We talked about it. Like he didn't look like himself. And they still only lost by 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's crazy in that regard. Then they had what's the team name?
Nebraska.
Kansas. No, Kansas. Like Kansas ran them out the stadium. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well,
literally just ran them out the
Kansas didn't
stadium.
run shit. Neil ran them out the stadium.
Well, yeah. Well, shit. Neil and the O-line ran them out the stadium.
So I think personally, if they play Colorado, if they would have played Colorado, if Oklahoma State and Kansas would have swapped on the schedule, Colorado being a Big 12 championship game. because if Colorado and Oklahoma, I mean, if Kansas and Oklahoma State would have swapped on a schedule, like they would play Oklahoma State, then they would end the season playing Kansas. I think Colorado would be in the Big 12 championship game.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think that last game of the season they would have let down.
Yeah,
I don't think they would have did that.
I'm pretty sure the committee's happy as hell that Deion didn't get in.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, what? But they know that the money has left the table. They know that money left the table.
For the playoffs, yes. Before
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But for
the bowl game gonna sell out. The bowl game
it's gonna be Miami versus Colorado.
Either that or I think it's BYU. I think they had like BYU. It's like the Alamo Bowl or something like that.
So I watch Well Off Media. They picked between two bowls.
Right.
One, they didn't listen to who the teams was, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Miami.
I mean, it'll be a shootout.
Because why would I go against another Big 12 team? Give me somebody else.
But Cam Ward's not playing.
If Shedor's play, he'll play. Because the whole debate is who the better QB is. If you talk about film, if we talk about film, right, and you go against because Shedeur, Travis, and them all gonna play.
Right.
If you Cam and you like, I'm a better QB, even though y'all got the same QB coach, but I'm a better QB. I will play.
I think for Cam, it matters if who's opting out on his side. If anybody's opting out, like anybody got a good draft stock, like good draft grade, then I'm no. I mean, the running back, what's his name?
He'd be like third, fourth round.
Yeah, the running back got a good draft stock.
But playing I don't think open though.
I don't know if he's is he whatchamacallit? Is he a senior? But or junior? But
playing will help it though.
Yeah, I agree. But at the same time, these kids are looking at themselves as brands. Well, they're brands, their businesses. So they're gonna opt out there and gotta take an extra hit.
Perfect example. I'm gonna go back in time a little bit, right? Notre Dame played Ohio State. I think it was the Rose Bowl, right?
Right.
Jalen Ramsey, if I'm not mistaken, either broke his leg or did something in the game, right?
Right.
Jalen Ramsey still got drafted in the first round.
I don't think it was Jalen.
It was Jalen Ramsey because he played with Notre Dame, right?
No, Jalen Ramsey played for Florida State.
Jalen Ramsey didn't play for Notre Dame?
Mm-mm. Remember, Jalen Ramsey played for Florida State because of Prime. I know who you're talking about.
I thought that was Jalen Ramsey.
My bad. What's his name? He in the DB though. He was I know who you're talking about. I forgot who got injured, and then he got drafted, but he didn't play his rookie year. Shit, that happened to the guy from Michigan. He got hurt in his pro day.
But yeah, so my thing is talent is talent. Hurt or not, see, if you got hurt and you go to a playoff team, it really not going to matter because they're going to sit your ass for a year anyway.
Yeah.
So you gonna have a whole year to basically learn, watch film, and heal.
Correct.
So if you're really, really good and you go to an ass team, now depends on what the team's trying to build for, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really convinced they talked Bryce Young into being ass for a year and a half. I'm really convinced about that because the last couple games he's been playing, if y'all watch the Panthers game he been on fucking fire.
He been balling out.
But I mean, I don't know, dog. I hope Cam play. I hope it is Colorado versus Miami. We talk about money. You want to talk about seasons. You want to talk about celebrities. If you want to talk about all that, me personally, I would love to see Colorado versus Miami.
I would love to see it too. I think that would be crazy hype. I think they will add that, like that would be like kind of like the playoff game that we wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but it is what it is. If I'm Cam and they want to, have that little battle or whatever, I'm cool with it. I'll play. But I think some people got Cam as the number one quarterback out of this class. Some people. So I'm just saying. I mean, it's Shador and Cam. It ain't nobody else.
So I have a problem with some of these rankings, right?
Okay.
I got Cam number 3 on my board.
Behind who?
Jackson Dart from the quarterback from Ole Miss. And I'm gonna tell you why, right? That's a for sake of fucking argument, Shador go to the Raiders, right?
Okay.
You know the Giants fuck up at QB every year outside of Eli, right?
Right.
They're not gonna go Cam because Cam will go to Cleveland or he will go to what's that team? It's another team that need a quarterback or he will go somewhere else, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Giants will fuck up and get Jackson Dart because the whole hype behind it would be, he the next coming to Eli or he's this or he's and granted, I'm gonna get credit where credit's. I'm gonna give him his flowers though. He got a fucking arm.
Yeah.
And his precision, his checkdowns to me is better than Cam's.
Okay.
Difference is Cam is a better athlete, but Cam can also throw the fucking ball.
Okay. So you're not saying, are you saying rankings or are you saying the way they'll be drafted?
The way they'll be drafted.
Okay. Okay. So I agree with you. I do believe the Giants will pick Dart over Cam.
Yeah.
The rankings, like the way I have it is Shador. Really, it's like almost like Shador and Cam are 1A, 1B. Yeah. And then there's Jackson Dart, and then you can put whoever else you want to put there then. But yeah, I believe the Giants will fuck up and pick Jackson Dart.
Or they will fuck up and pick Carson Beck.
You know what? I forgot all about Carson's trash ass. Yeah, so, I get that.
So talk about Carson for a second. I just got done watching a video of his ass talking about he don't watch football.
But
as an NFL scout, if I hear that shit, I'm not picking you. What you mean you don't watch football? Because I'm gonna take it as I'm gonna take it as you don't watch film.
He said he watched film, but
But as a scout though, if you tell me you don't watch football, besides the homework we give you, that means you don't watch film on your own time. That means we gotta basically babysit you to watch film. You at home watching Grey's Anatomy and shit.
For one, Carson needs a good
PR team.
He needs a very good PR team to help him through these interviews because there's no way I'm saying on a podium I don't watch football.
Yeah.
Like, or when I watch film, it stresses me out. Like, you don't say those things. That's gonna plummet his stock. Like, bro, you gotta wake up and realize that you're being like Prime said to Colorado, y'all are being tailed now. Like, y'all are being followed now. So anything that you say, do, whatever, they're gonna know. Bruh, don't say stuff like that, bruh. Like, just don't. Keep your mouth shut.
And people think I hate Georgia. I don't hate Georgia. I hate the dumb shit that they do. Right?
That's a fact.
Trust me, you want to see hatred. I really hate fucking Michigan. So if people think I hate Georgia, trust me, they ain't been paying no fucking attention. But Georgia do dumb shit. Right?
Yeah.
Georgia should have lost to Georgia Tech.
Absolutely.
Georgia Tech, because Georgia Tech got a hard on for ranked teams. I don't know what it is about high ranked teams.
We talked about that, right?
Vanderbilt almost upset it. What's his face? And they got their ass beat in the second half. Yeah. But people gonna keep cakewalking these fucking teams until they get their ass upset. And then the media, oh man, Georgia had a bad day, or Texas had a bad. No, they didn't have a bad day. They got outcoached, outperformed, and it was just a better day for the other team.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it's not really no more bad teams no more. Because you go to a team and you sleep on them, you get your ass kicked. You go pay that, $1.5 million to play a game, you go get your ass beat.
Yeah.
Like Alabama did when they played Vandy.
Yep.
Like, so when you think of these teams like if we talking about the draft, we talking about the thing. Jalen Merrill need to come back to college.
Absolutely, and he needs to transfer too.
Basically,
Yeah.
One more thing about Ohio State before we move the fuck on from that. I was against Cal McCord leaving.
Okay.
Because you can't send nobody death threats because you lost to fucking Michigan. Michigan is built to beat Ohio State. Ohio State is built to win a national championship.
I give you that one. Yeah, that's very true.
Michigan have nightmares about Ohio State. Ohio State don't wake up and be like, oh my God, I wonder what Michigan doing today. They are two different people.
I give you that.
Michigan lucked in last year and some shit went their way in the playoffs and they won it all.
Yeah.
Ohio State is not built to beat Michigan. Ohio State is built to be that big ass money fucking gushing roster is not for Michigan.
No.
It's to win it all. If you are Ohio State fan, and I'm an Ohio State fan, but some of these motherfuckers be pissing me off. Y'all calling for Ryan Day's job. But I'm asking y'all this: who y'all gonna replace him with?
Yeah, that's the question.
Because Tim Kelly ain't gonna be a head coach.
Yeah. Oh hell no.
Dan Lanning ain't leaving Oregon,
bro. The thing is, bro, who do you replace him with?
Urban Meyer not coming back.
And then can you keep the recruits? Can you keep the class that's coming in?
Urban Meyer not coming back.
Oh no, absolutely not. Urban over there touching legs.
Like, shut up. I do think they bounce back. The quarterback they do got now is a senior. He's gone.
Yeah, Howard's gone.
They do got a black quarterback coming in this year.
Hell, y'all got Devin Brown saying. Y'all got two guys that can that are really good.
I don't know who's gonna be the one. Of course, we're gonna have to watch it after the spring game to know who the one is.
What if Milroe goes to Ohio State?
I actually wouldn't mind that though.
He'll fit the system.
He would. I'm gonna tell you why.
He'll fit that motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell you why. If Milroe go to Ohio State, who he remind you of?
Justin Fields.
I got one in my head.
Shit. Damn. What's dude name? He went to the Texans in the NFL.
No, we are on two different wavelengths.
Braxton Miller?
No.
Are you serious?
I was going to Terrell Pryor.
Okay. I get what you're saying. Okay, I see what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Because Milroe is smaller than Pryor, but he's
more elusive.
No, man. He more loose. I think Miller is a better comparison.
Miller had a better arm.
Miller was a hell of an athlete.
But Miller also had a better arm, though. But Miller also wasn't boneheaded enough to be like, you know what? I love playing quarterback, but let me go ahead and switch.
Well, he had that shoulder injury, too.
But I'm just saying, but he had that.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
I think he would have got drafted as a QB, but I think it would have been like 7th round. So him getting drafted as a receiver, and I think it was the 4th round, was fucking good.
Yeah.
Now I do have a problem. So Tulane is playing Army in the championship game, right?
Okay.
Army is 10-1. Tulane is 9-3. Why the fuck is Tulane ranked 17 and Army not? Army not ranked at all.
That's a tough one because the fact is that Army been balling all year, but when they lost to Notre Dame, they really kicked them. Like they really kicked them out of the top 25. I don't know why, but they really kicked them out of the top 25 for the loss to Notre Dame.
That damn good.
It was. Hey, brother, I'm just telling you what they did.
Don't get me wrong. That particular game, I was like, I hope Notre Dame beat the fuck out of them, and Notre Dame did.
Yeah,
but you got a 9-3 Tulane team ranked 17. You got a 10-1 Army team not ranked at all.
But they always do the military schools bad. Like once they lose, they're out of it, bro. Every time.
They're just like Memphis is scary, dog. I thought Memphis would have had
Hold
a better
on.
year than they did.
Army's 24.
Are they 24 now?
Yeah, they're 24.
Okay. Memphis is scary, dog. I thought Memphis was gonna have a better team than they did. Like better record wise. Because on paper, Memphis looked hella scary.
When Memphis beat Florida State, I was like, yo, they some dogs. But then we saw what Florida State was, so.
But we also had the same hope against about Illinois. Because Illinois started off undefeated and they was putting belt to ass to teams, and then they got humbled, I think, by Penn State. Then they turned around and lost to Indiana.
Yeah.
So
those was just two better teams. They were better. They were better. They had better talent.
They just paid more. So let's get into these bowl game matchups, right?
Okay.
Normally I pick, but this time it's your turn to pick. All right.
All right.
So we got number 4 Penn State versus number 1 Oregon.
Oregon, hands down, no debating. I think
I'm going Penn State with the upset.
No, okay. Okay.
Hey.
I think Dan Lanning will have something special for Penn State.
Or if Penn State wins, granted, it's the anniversary of the last time they won the Big Ten.
I mean, it could be an anniversary, it could be a wedding anniversary, it could be whatever. It don't matter. Like they're gonna lose this.
But Penn State win, then what?
If they win, all right. So look, if they win, they get the bye. They get the bye, but I still don't see them. You know, I don't see them winning.
Technically, if I'm Oregon, I'm losing on purpose.
Hell no. Hell no.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because if the bracket stops where it is right now, right? Ohio State got Arizona State. Then they move on to Boise. They're gonna beat the fuck out of Boise. Then they move on to Oregon. I don't think Oregon want to see a pissed off Ohio State team.
Yeah, but look when they'll see them though. The semis. Yeah, I don't care then. I don't give a damn then. Hey, let's rock and roll, baby.
Georgia versus Texas.
It's very hard to beat a team twice. I'm gonna go Texas.
So
I'm gonna go Texas because I think Sark has figured out how they're gonna beat Georgia. I think so. And then Quinn Ewers get the I hope he rehab that damn ankle. That's all I'm gonna say.
I do think I think Arch's gonna play. I got Georgia.
Okay.
Because the Georgia ain't going to the playoffs.
Yeah, it is. They are. They're getting in.
No. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Win, lose, or draw, they're getting in.
No, they won't. I'm tell you why. Bama beat Georgia.
Right.
They're gonna jump Bama in.
No, Bama's gonna get in, but Georgia is getting in. They're not going to let Georgia sit out. 3 loss. I'm telling you.
Then that's the case. I'm calling for Colorado to get in.
Bro, I'm telling you, they're gonna get Georgia in because you got to think. So hold on, you got to think. They lost to Bama.
Right.
They beat Tennessee. Hold on. They beat Texas. They lost to Ole Miss. They beat Tennessee. They were all ranked teams. They're gonna get them in.
But if Texas beat belt to ass Georgia,
belt to ass, front to ass, whatever, they getting them in.
Bro,
they getting them in. Because here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you why they're gonna get them in. Because they already feel like they owe them from last year. I'm telling you, they're gonna get them boys in. Even if they're letting Alabama in or whoever else in, they're gonna get Georgia's gonna be the first 3-loss SEC team, other than whoever else gets in the playoff. Trust me.
If Georgia lose and Georgia get in, if I'm Deion, I'm calling the committee.
I'm just saying. If they're gonna raise, it's gonna raise hell. It's gonna raise hell. I'm not saying that it's not gonna raise hell, but they're gonna get them boys in.
The committee's a fucking joke. Clemson versus SMU.
SMU. I got SMU. They've been on a run. They've been on a hell of a run.
I think Dabo pull it out. I think Dabo get back to the playoffs.
I think with mobile QBs, Clemson struggles. Just like you saw with South Carolina, they struggled. And them boys, SMU is, I'm telling you, SMU is a tough out.
No. I got them. But when it come down to Dabo, been there, done that.
Yeah.
When it come down to experience, now it's not even about players no more. Who going to out coach who? And
I give you that. I
really think that, I think it'll be a 3-point game, and I think Clemson's gonna win. I think it'll be a field goal win.
Okay, all right, I got you. But I got SMU though.
Iowa State versus Arizona State.
Iowa State really surprised me this year, but I'm gonna go Arizona. Arizona State. I believe they got that hunger, that fight in them. Kenny Dillingham has really lit a fire under them boys, dog.
Yeah.
And for them to be dealing with all the sanctions and like the issues and all that, yeah. I got Arizona. I got my homegirl called them the Scataboos. I got the Scataboos, man.
UNLV versus Boise.
Boise, let's move on. Let's stop playing.
Tulane versus Army.
Tulane. I got Tulane. Tulane can score in bunches. They can score in bunches. I believe in Tulane. Because you got to think, I mean, Army struggle with what's the hell does that school? UTSA?
I believe Tulane will win because I don't think people ready to see the Army in there. So
no, hell no.
People still misogynistic right now. People still misogynistic. So from the college bracket, who was automatic locks and who you think will jump and get in?
Automatic locks. So looking at the playoff picture, the automatic locks are Oregon, Texas, Georgia, Tennessee. Hold on. Let me start over. Oregon, Georgia, Tennessee, Penn State, Indiana, Ohio State. That's 6. And then there's 2 more. Who's did I say the
Texas is in if they lose or not. So
yeah, there's another team. Notre Dame and and I believe I think that's everybody. I think those are the 7 teams that got that's guaranteed in.
Who you think going to surprise people and hop in?
Depending on who lose, right? Let's say Arizona State loses. I believe Ole Miss. I believe Ole Miss will get in because they got the win over Georgia. I think that's a huge argument for them that they beat Georgia. I don't think South Carolina has like a big time win on their schedule. They had a close game with LSU and Alabama, but they dropped both of those games.
Yeah.
Miami could have an argument, but the thing is, the past 3 weeks they lost twice. So I think it's Ole Miss.
You said Ole Miss?
I believe it's Ole Miss is the team that skates in. Alabama, if they're at 11 when at the next the next college football show, then they're gonna be in anyway. So yeah, that's the 12. Because Boise, I don't have as guaranteed. If Boise lose in their championship, they're not going to be guaranteed. They didn't do enough.
Oh no, this commit it's realistically it's turning into the SEC versus Big Ten playoff.
Yeah, in Notre Dame.
Yeah, it turned into the SEC and Big Ten playoff. if you're gonna do it that way, you should give the SEC and the Big Ten their own personal like 14 bracket.
I mean, yeah, but but we knew what they were doing. We knew they were setting this up.
But my problem always gonna be is y'all move the goalposts when y'all thought Colorado was gonna punch their ticket.
Yeah, absolutely.
And think about it, we're not the only people that's saying it. It's multiple analysts that's saying the same shit.
Yeah.
That the committee decided to move the goalposts.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all want to favor Georgia. Y'all want to favor Bama. Bama's 2 losses. If Georgia lose, they 3 losses. Yeah, y'all gonna favor them and still put them in, like,
because it's leaning, like you said, it's leaning towards the Big Ten and the SEC. Those are the biggest money makers.
But my thing is, it's no point of having a 12-team playoff bracket if you're gonna keep favoring them two like it was when it was just 14 playoffs anyway.
Yeah, but this is the argument. This is the problem with having a playoff in the committee. Like, they should just literally, if they just go about it like, hey, look, you win your conference. So you win your conference, you automatically get the bye. All right, cool. Let's keep it that way. Or leave it as the top 4 teams get the bye, whatever. Then just fill the rest in. Whoever the top 12 teams is, then fill it in. You know, let the chips fall where they may. Because now there is no bullshit game. Now it's, nah, man, we need to move to 9 conference games like everybody else is doing, but SEC is not. Let's go to 9 games. Let's prove that we're supposed to be here and go from there. Or, hey, 4 conference champions, y'all get the bye. The rest of y'all, we fill in. We're not making a judgment call. The rest just fill in.
Yeah. I got bad blood with the committee because there's a lot of things I think is wrong with the committee.
Yeah.
Right. First of all, let's talk about these awards, right? First, all right. So I'm not the brightest tool in the box, but Travis Hunter got as a finalist for the best defensive player of the year, right?
Right.
But he wasn't a finalist for the Jim Thorpe Award,
which is the best DB.
Make it make sense. Because he's the only fucking DB that's in the motherfucking defensive player of the year finalist.
Yeah. I couldn't make an argument if I wanted to.
But he's not the best DB. And then y'all told Prime the argument was, well, this award and this award on the same fucking day. So who fault is that? Y'all booked this shit.
And then too, they need to make the best corner and then the best safety. Because here's the thing, you got 2 safeties in the best DB category. Like, okay, cool, I get it, but they're safeties. They're going to get more tackles. They're going to get more. They're just going to get more compared to a corner who has to play a side. Like, come on, man. We got to be real. Like, we just got to be real.
I think we know why they're not showing Shedeur no love, because who his daddy is.
Yeah. He won the Johnny Unitas, though.
Which is actually shocking, because I thought I was going to go to Cam.
Yeah.
Him and Travis did get a Heisman invite.
Yeah. I think is it
the 9th?
Yeah, but isn't it Travis, Shedeur? Who else is there? Cam Ward,
Ashton Gently, and
Cam, right? There's another person, because it's usually 5, ain't it? Or 4.
I don't know who the 5th person is.
Okay,
I'm pretty fucking sure it's probably Jalen Monroe.
Or Cam. All right, okay. So it's whatever. The 5th person don't even matter. Hell, the 4th, 3rd, and 4th don't matter neither.
The fact that Shedeur is now Offensive Player of the Year, a finalist, is crazy. Because when I think of Offensive Player of the Year, I'm thinking of impact. I'm thinking of, if you take him away, would the team still be the same? If you take Travis away from Colorado is still good because they still got other pieces. You take Shador away from Colorado, they not winning more than 2 games.
Yeah, I agree.
They not going. I'm surprised they let 2 people from the same team go to the Heisman. Go to the Heisman ceremony, even though we all know who's going to win. Deion gave Travis his Jim Thorpe Award, and he had the engraving done for Travis. Because that shit had my brain hurting. Like, how you get a finalist for the Defensive Player of the Year, but don't go for Jim Thorpe.
I believe, bro, that they like, man, he gonna win a ton of awards. He don't need to win this one.
Talk about ton of awards. You know where I'm pissed off at? Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams didn't get nominated for Best Receiver.
They wasn't. I knew they wasn't.
Because they freshmen.
Yeah, because they freshmen. I knew they wasn't.
That's dumb as fuck.
It's stupid as hell, but I knew they weren't gonna get it.
Because they literally the best receivers.
Yeah. I agree with you wholeheartedly, but I knew they weren't gonna get it. I knew they weren't gonna be in the discussion.
Ryan Williams, I can understand. I think he just turned 18, so he's still young as shit.
Yeah, but he still play college football.
but realistically, they're not gonna give it to a freshman.
I mean, for them 2 young kids or young adults to be as dominant as they were the whole season. I mean, come on, man. One is 17. One is still basically has a high school body. Like, let's be real. He has a high school frame. Come on, man. He was out there dominating. Pause. Had to throw the pause.
I just think, to be honest, the committee needs to do better. They need to do better all year, just all around. Because realistically, they're like, well, Travis gonna win Heisman upon him getting a Jim Thorpe Award. Like, it's no point. He gonna win all these awards upon him giving him this one too. You had him finalize. You had Caleb Downs, and 2 other people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Travis got 4 interceptions. Caleb Downs just got his first interception against Michigan.
Yeah. See, but what they'll do is, like you said, they moving the goalposts. Like, they even added Caleb Downs' punt return in there. What does the punt return have to do with him being the best defensive back? Absolutely.
And granted, I am a Buckeye, but when we sit here and we talk about logic, it don't make no sense to me.
It doesn't, bro. It doesn't. But this is what I'm saying though. This is why. Like, when you look at the committee for the playoffs, and then you look at these people that are selecting for the awards, like, they need a criteria. It don't need to be a popular thing. It needs to be a criteria. The committee needs to stand by that criteria no matter what. You know, hey, we're not going to let a 3-loss team into the playoffs no matter what. Okay, well, guess what? Georgia loses 3 games. Look, they're out. Period. Point blank, period. They're out. Or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever. But could circumstances change? Yeah, we get it.
But they building these small schools heads up. Because if I'm not mistaken, TCU just got their ass beat in the national championship game. Michigan just beat the brakes off of somebody in the national championship game.
Washington.
Boise gonna get the shit beat off of them. And don't let Alshon Gently get hurt.
That's my biggest fear.
Because when you think about it, look who they playing, look who they gonna play. You technically you going playing the bum ass schools. Now you about to play big league schools.
Mm-hmm.
Can Alshon? Everybody keeps saying, can he do it? He the best running back. Can he do it against Penn State? Can he do it against Ohio State? Can he do it against Bama? Can he do it against Georgia? Can he do it against Texas, Tennessee, Ole Miss, Oregon? Can he do it against these schools?
I don't know, bro.
Because when we think about these schools, he probably not even gonna touch 100 yards against Ohio State. He probably not gonna touch 100 yards against Oregon.
He probably won't touch 100 yards at all.
He'll touch 100 yards against Georgia. Georgia's soft in the middle, dog. One thing I will give Georgia, they got 2 good corners and their edge rushers are fucking dominant.
Yeah.
that middle. When you look at teams when they run against Georgia, they don't even bounce outside no more. They go straight up the damn middle and get loose.
Yeah,
because they got two dominant edge rushers. Ain't nobody trying to fucking get hit by. So they go straight up the middle.
Yeah. I just see what they're hoping for is an Ashton Genty run, like he just
like
runs all these runs.
Story.
Yeah, like the center that, like, I'm telling you, man, that's the only reason why they go there. They put Boise where they put Boise at.
If I'm the committee and you want to talk about tickets, if you want to make that, since this is your first year doing the 12-team playoff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting Colorado in at the 12 seed. Because the committee had no, they do not care about pissing teams off. They pissed Florida State off last year.
Yeah,
they do not care about pissing teams off. So if you talk about tickets, if you talk about ask the seats, if you want to talk about exposure, you talking about ratings. I'm putting Colorado in. I'm still gonna put Miami in. Yeah, because you got all your Heisman finalists in the bracket.
Yeah.
You got some of your best players in the bracket. Realistically, the Colorado Bowl game gonna get watched more than the fucking playoff bracket. That'd be fucking for real. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's gonna get massive exposure. Whoever is the sponsor for that bowl, they're gonna get hella whatever people pay for.
I know one of the bowl locations is Vegas. Ironic, right?
Yeah, come on, man. Like,
ironic, right? So
no, they know what they're doing. Oakland, not Oakland. The Raiders gonna be in the building. It's gonna be packed.
Celebrities out the ass.
Right, celebrities out the ass.
Last game for Shador, Travis, and all
that. That shit gonna pop. That shit is gonna pop. They know that.
Like if I'm the committee, y'all don't care about pissing teams off. You gonna let teams get pissed off. They're gonna bitch for the whole summer, and then they'll come back and play football next year, right?
Right.
I'm throwing Colorado in there.
I mean, I don't see a problem with it.
I'm throwing Miami in there because if I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about the teams that might get in, right?
Right.
Fully healthy, four quarters of football. Is Boise beating Colorado?
No, I don't think so. No.
Is Arizona State or Iowa State beating Colorado? Hold on. Iowa defense come. Depends on what Colorado defense.
It really depends on the defense. Cause I think the offense is going to show up. The offense is going to show up.
If they get the same defense they had against Oklahoma State, it's a fucking problem.
Bro, that's gonna be scary, dude. That's scary. That's scary shit there, boy.
Hey,
that's scary shit there.
Shiloh almost put somebody in the hospital.
Shit. I thought he did, but when that motherfucker bounced up, I was like, maybe Ollie Gordon is maybe he is an NFL
Ollie Gordon said that's the hardest someone ever hit him.
And he bounced up like no problem.
But nah, you pit the committee like pissing people off. So would I be shocked if Colorado get in? Fuck no. Do I think they're gonna get in? Fuck no. Because the committee love and hate Deion.
Yeah. Yeah. But
here got the thing though. The committee was hoping he went to the NFL because if he got a job in college, the whole landscape was going to shift.
It's shifting now.
You got Juju Lewis that committed. You went out and got if I'm not mistaken, the fastest receiver. That should be a 5-star, but I think he's a 3-star.
Man, that boy a no-star.
And Quentin.
Right.
You have to pair him up with a Marion Miller.
Dog. Them boys gonna be dangerous.
Then you about to go out and get I think Malachi Coleman or Michi Coleman.
From where?
I think was it Northern Illinois? I think it's like Michi Coleman, Malachi Coleman. He led the team in receiving yard. He played slot, which I'll probably have him play wide and put Quentin as a slot because Quentin fast as shit. But then you still got the other Miller brother, Drayon Miller, which is going to play. Then you got Mathis' son, I think is a really good receiver. I think he's going to play. That receiver room is deep. Even when you take Travis out, Jimmy, LeJounte, Will, that receiver room is still fucking deep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, boy. Let me tell you something.
Man, you
That
looked it
wide,
up. You looked it up.
yeah,
Malachi Coleman.
he's in the transfer portal.
Yeah, he visited Colorado today.
Oh, that's crazy work, boy. 6'4", 210. Coleman picked. Hold on. Yep. Yeah, he visited Colorado. Who are you talking about? A dangerous group? You just talking about a dangerous group?
You got to think
Juju
about that.
just
Then they
Juju
said
just
that.
didn't get the ball off.
Granted, they got 2 weeks to recruit before they play a bowl game. I think like 2-3 weeks to recruit. So you got like bro, you about to have Warren Sapp, Dion at your door recruiting you as a defensive player.
And I think that's why everybody's flipping. Prime knew what he was doing by putting all those NFL guys on the roster on the staff. He's flipping recruits based off of getting them to the league. That's how he's flipping recruits.
And hear me out. I don't think Juju played the first year.
Huh?
I don't think Juju played the first year because see, Coach Prime like mind games, right? They said I don't know how true this is, and the reason I'm saying I don't know how true it is, I'm gonna send you the video once we get off.
All right.
They said that Coach Prime been in contact with Jalen Miro.
Nah.
I can see it.
I can see it, but nah.
But if you want to go with the receiving core, you need a passing QB.
I'm telling you, because now if Milroe is going to play like Shador did, and what I mean by that is kind of like the quick game, the RPOs and all that, then okay, cool. But if he's going to have to drop back and like Shador and do it, no, you need Juju. You need, and I think Juju has it somewhere in his list or whatever that when he comes in, he starts for he has a fighting chance for the starting QB job.
Look, so as we all know, LaJohnson got gifted number 1, right?
Yeah.
I wonder why he ain't wear it.
I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe it was just the Maybe it was just him getting it framed or something like that. Like, hey, this was given to me by Coach Prime and blah blah blah. But yeah, that's all I can think of.
So, first of all, how was your Thanksgiving?
Man, it was good, man. It was good, man.
So, Thanksgiving game, Bears versus Lions.
You know, Detroit is Detroit. They're a really good team, but Chicago had a real shot to win that game. And the fact that nor Caleb nor the head coach could figure out, hey, let's call the timeout, get together, regroup, call 2 plays or whatever, and move. Like, it blows my mind. It just blows my mind, dude.
Chicago waited to the second half to play football.
Yeah.
I was at my friend's mom's house. Stopped over there, got some food or whatever on Thanksgiving because my mom she didn't cook until Saturday.
All right.
So we over there watching the game, and I'm just sitting here. I like this. Put Keenan Allen in the slot, make him go through the fucking middle, because ain't nobody about to jump with his big ass.
Right.
Everybody like, nah, he's a wideout. Da-da-da-da. I said, every team got a flaw, right?
Right.
If you watch Detroit, their flaw is they can't guard the middle of the fucking field.
Right.
So in the second half, they did? They put Keenan Allen big ass in a fucking slide. He scored like 3 tuds. No, he scored twice. My bad. He scored twice.
He definitely got the cooking.
He scored twice over 100-some yards in the second half.
Yeah, that boy got cooking. He got cooking. But maybe the Chicago Bears are just cursed. I don't fucking know. But maybe they're just cursed, bro. Like,
right after that game, they fired their head coach. They talking about bringing in Caleb's head coach in college to be the head coach.
Oh, you talking about his OC, Kingsbury?
Yeah. I personally would like that. I think it fits because he's young. Yeah. I think he know Caleb. He knows how it is. I don't think there's nothing wrong with Chicago Bears. I just think their fucking game plan is fucking shitty. They don't know how to close games out because technically the record should be flipped because it's games they should have won. They didn't know how to close out.
Right. I give you that. I think with the draft capital, with the salary cap and everything they got, I think they can build a squad, a really good squad. I believe so. But the thing is that it's Chicago.
But now we in a dilemma. Keenan Allen ain't signed his extension. He said it's either Chicago or he's going back to LA.
I mean, I won't be mad at it, but I mean, look at it though. Like when you think about Chicago, man, the first thing you think about is cold. There's like in wind. Like, bro, it's bro. Like nobody wants to go to Chicago, dog.
If I'm Keenan Allen,
just keep it in a bean.
If I'm Keenan, I want to do both.
Do both what?
I want to go to LA or go to Chicago.
Where the fuck would you go then?
Go somewhere where I can try to get a ring.
Everybody can't go to the Chiefs, bro.
I wasn't about to say the Chiefs.
But nobody wants to go to Pittsburgh. God damn.
I was not about to say Pittsburgh.
What? Detroit? Eagles?
No.
Ravens?
No. The Packers. Granted, hold on. The real shit. What's the Packers missing? A true number one. What is Keenan Allen?
A true number one. I give you that.
So a full year of Caleb Love being healthy. Granted, he missed a few weeks. A full year of him being healthy with a Keenan Allen. You got Christian Watson. You have a lot of these young guns that's turning up for you. You bring in a veteran receiver that can them 50-50 ball coming 50-50. They 90-10 with him because he gonna come down with it.
Okay.
I think to me, and I always said this, when the Chargers listed him as available for trade, I said the Packers need to go get him. Even when the Packers had Aaron Rodgers, I said if you go get Keenan Allen, you pair him with Devontae Adams, it's going to be a fucking problem. But the Packers, for some odd reason, they want to do shit for Aaron Rodgers, but they're doing a lot for Jordan Love, right?
Mm-hmm.
If go get Keenan Allen, and you already got a good young core that you already been rocking with for your quarterback for a whole year, the only person you got to implement is Keenan Allen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking that risk for a year, for 1 year.
Okay,
I see how it goes. Or if you want to go hot, go to Tampa. Team up with Mike Evans. You got them both on one side. They basically the same fucking player.
Yeah, but so what do you do with Chris Godwin?
Chris Godwin's a free agent.
So you let him walk and you bring both of those guys in?
I will let him walk, and I will go draft the receiver.
Okay. I mean, hey, look, I hear you.
Because if you think about it, granted, Baker is playing some great football.
Yes, absolutely.
And me and my team, we sitting here thinking like, damn, who can really stop the Lions, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said the obvious choice would be the Eagles, right?
Right.
I said the sleeper pick to me would be Tampa. Because Tampa play better on the road than they do at home for some odd fucking reason. Don't know why, but Tampa play better on the road. Tampa, in the last 2 years that Baker been there, got a better road record than home record. So,
okay.
So if the Lions got home field advantage and I got to play Tampa in the first round, I'm scared. Because Tampa love playing on the road. Don't know what the fuck it is. Don't know why they got a better winning record on the road. Tampa is a dark horse.
Yeah,
because
I get that.
Because granted, Mike Evans just came back. Tampa is playing good ball.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I give you that. I give you all of that. You know, I'm just saying, like in reference to Keenan Allen, he got choices.
He do.
You know, so we'll see. We'll just see on that what he does and go from there.
We have, I don't want to talk about this team, but we have the Lady Giants and the Lady Cowgirls.
Cowboys blew them out.
Cowgirls won 27-20.
Really?
It was 27-20.
It was that close. What I thought it was a blowout.
Giants scored 10 unanswered points in the fourth quarter.
Okay. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. I turned the game off early. I didn't watch that full game.
Oh, no Dak, no problem. Cooper Rush did the job, but I think to me their special teams and their defense did the job for him. Michael Parsons was back. He, if I'm not mistaken, he had 4 sacks. They had a kick return. The Cowboys are currently 5-7. Do you think at 5-7, do you think the Cowboys can win out and get a wild card spot?
Nope. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They're not good enough. I'm sorry. They're not good enough offensively. Their defense can be good when they want to show up, but as a whole, they just don't show up together. They just don't show up together.
When it comes down to the Cowboys in their offseason, realistically, all right, so coach, put your GM hat on. You go from coach light work to GM light work. So I want you to put your GM hat on. If you're the Cowboys GM, Jerry Jones retired, his son taking over, you got full GM powers. What are you do? What's your first mission?
I'm finding somebody to replace Micah. I gotta let Micah Parsons walk. I can't pay him. I can't pay Dak, CD, and Micah. I can't pay all of them. So Dak and CD already got their deals. I can't pay Micah. Micah got to walk. I'm drafting a edge rusher out of college or whatever.
Quick second. I agree with you, but I would turn that differently. I would transition tag them and trade them.
Franchise tag them in
transition tag. Transition tag. Franchise tag. You got transition tag. Transition tag is they be able to seek trade and you able to get something from them.
Okay, so if that's the case, then I'll transition tag them. Let me look it up real quick. Okay. Yeah, so I would do that. Unrestricted free agents to I am fixing that O line. Whatever I have to do, I'm reorganizing that O line, and then my DBs. I need to find another DB to pair with Diggs. Okay, I can't keep getting cooked, and so I need a defensive end. I need a linebacker, and I need a corner.
So that's what now, me being a reporter, I'm asking you something. What do you do with Dak?
I keep him. I mean, Dak. I keep him because I paid him. Mm-hmm. I believe in Dak. I don't think Dak is a bad quarterback, but for some odd reason,
bad for them.
I mean, sure, but again, I don't think Dak is a bad quarterback. I just think whatever they got going on, I don't know what's going on, but whatever they got going on, they need to fix the shit. Because you didn't just pay this man all this money just to get rid of him, and then where are you gonna trade him? Where the hell is he gonna go?
I got a trade package in mind.
So, all right, tell me. Let me know.
I will trade Dak to the Raiders for their first round pick, or whoever got the first overall pick. I'm trading them, and I will throw in a pick, and I'll get the first overall pick, and I will draft Shedeur.
Okay.
Because you wouldn't have to worry about that big ass cap hit because you traded him.
That could work. That could work. I'm gonna just say this: it depends on because the teams that look like they're gonna get the first overall pick is the Raiders, Jags, and
Giants.
Giants don't have a quarterback right now. Raiders don't have a quarterback right now. So really what I'm hoping as the GM for the Dallas is one of them gets the
first pick.
The first pick. And then I'll make that trade. But outside of those two teams, I don't see where Dak can go. Dak can't go nowhere else.
Nah. They're the only two teams you can actually trade for.
Or Tennessee. But then would they give up on Will Levis?
What's even they call him, the Mayo Man?
The mayonnaise man. Hell yeah.
I think the Cowboys got a lot to do this offseason. Like you said, they need to find someone to pair up with Diggs. Diggs need to find someone to keep him healthy because he get hurt every fucking year.
Yeah.
Dolphins and Packers. The 93 Packers beat the Dolphins 30-17.
Dog, Tua just can't play in the cold. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is, his mental blocks or whatever. He just can't play in the cold. It just is what it is.
We're not going to discuss that game.
I mean, I'm just saying though, like, you know what I'm saying? Tua just ass in the cold. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And his defense, and the defense is fucking terrible too. Like, they're just terrible.
Raiders at Chiefs. The 11-1 Chiefs beat the Raiders 19-17.
Dog, the Chiefs are just so fucking lucky. I'm sorry, dog. Like, they're just so lucky. So lucky, dog. A bad snap, really?
Hey, the Chiefs got to come down to the Steel City in 2 weeks.
Man, y'all better beat them too, man. I'm so sick of them skating about it, like just getting by, bro.
We talked about it though. We talked about it's only 2 teams that can potentially beat them, which is the Bills and the Steelers.
Well, yeah,
talked about it. We did talk about it.
Yeah, I'm sick of them, man.
Might be 3. It might be 3.
Ooh.
Because they got to see Denver again. I don't want to see Denver right now. They got to see Denver.
Yeah,
again.
I mean, I think we'll beat them. I think we will beat them, but they're just getting by, man. They're just barely getting by. Every single time they're barely getting by. That's why they won't three-peat. I'm sorry, like that's why they won't three-peat.
Chargers and Falcons. The Chargers beat the Falcons 17-13.
Kirk Cousins might be leaving Atlanta early.
Boy, them lemon pepper wings getting to him, ain't it? He in Magic City every night, boy.
But every night, bro. Every night.
I think this is where I will let Kirk Cousins finish out the season because I don't think you want to bring in Michael Penix in the middle of basically a shitstorm.
I mean, yeah, he got to finish out the season, but what I'm saying is,
you pay him a lot of money.
Yeah, man, but dog, Kirk ain't being no. For one, I don't think Kirk should have got paid for all that money.
Whoever his GM, whoever's agent is, boy
deserves a fucking hand clap, dog. Like, god damn. I mean, I'm just saying though, man. Like, but yeah, man. Kirk shouldn't got paid all that money. Atlanta believe in him, and bro, I'm sorry, but he's not that good. He's not, especially coming off an injury, Achilles injury.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Texans versus Jags. Texans beat the Jags by a field goal. Texans corner linebacker just been suspended for 3 games by the NFL for the hit on Trevor Lawrence.
I did a video about this. He was the sacrificial lamb. They won it out of the game. And he was the last guy to do it. So guess what? You're gonna take the blunt, the blow. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose them 3 game checks. Your pocket's gonna be hurting. But he was just a sacrificial lamb. Like think about that, man. We've seen this hit happen how many times, and yet nobody gets suspended. Maybe an ejection, but they're not getting suspended.
I think more so he got suspended. So I watched it. So before we hopped on the podcast, I went back and watched the hit. And if people don't know, he had an arm brace on, and he led with the arm brace.
Okay. I mean I get that, but I'm just saying, like, even with that being said, like
how the NFL seen it was more so intentional because he led with the arm brace. Because he went like this, and then in mid hit he did just like this. So for the NFL, they seen it more so personal.
I mean, dog, the dude choked Tom Brady and didn't get suspended. So I mean, what are we doing here, dog? Like the motherfucker hit Tom Brady in the throat. Like, come on, man. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
I don't think he should have been suspended 3 games. They're gonna suspend him for a game, fine him, whatever the case may be. That just me, but Trevor Lawrence white and dude is black, so they got he the next Colin Kaepernick.
Facts.
Steelers at Bengals. The 93 Steelers won 44-38. So the more and more I watch the Bengals play, the more and more I'm pretty fucking sure T. Higgins leaving.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Go get paid somewhere else, young man.
But if you really watch the game, T. Higgins got some catches, but it's plays with T. Higgins were wide open and he force fed the fuck out of Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
And granted, Pittsburgh is winning and Alex Highsmith not back yet. Lucky for the fucking Browns, he comes back against y'all. Can't wait for you bitch ass niggas, but we'll get to that in a minute. The fact we lost our fucking colors pissing me off.
Fucking color. Jesus Christ.
I love what Russ is doing. And I love what they're doing with Justin Fields too. Because they got RPOs, they got play actions perform certain plays. And now, I don't know if the Bengals dumb or their coordinator dumb. Justin Fields came in, and I watched their press conference, and they said, "Well, we didn't think he was gonna keep it."
I'm like, what you think he in there for?
Then y'all shit everybody to the side that he's not running, so he got open fucking lane.
Bruh, the corner is sitting there. What are you rather?
And I told people, if Justin Fields really wanted to, he could have scored.
Yeah, he was out running the DB.
If he really wanted to, he could have scored.
I'm telling you, bruh. And people would be like, "Oh, these great minds and these coaches, these NFL coaches, bruh." Let me tell you something. Justin Fields comes into the game. He's getting the ball. I don't care what he does. Fake the handoff, fake the pass. He's doing something with the ball.
Hell yeah. I do now. For some odd reason, every time we play the Browns, they want to fucking snow. But I do believe.
Is it snowing next game? Next time y'all play?
Shit, it wasn't supposed to snow last time we played. I think if it starts to snow again, I think Pittsburgh need to make that adjustment, put Justin Fields in.
Okay.
Because realistically, ain't nobody on that defense catching that, man. Like, these running quarterbacks is a different breed. Like, they literally got to slow down for you to hit them.
Right.
We had the Cardinals, the 6-6 Cardinals versus the 10-2 Vikings. 10-2? Damn. The Vikings escaped with a 1-point win.
Wait a minute.
The Vikings are 10-2.
The Vikings are goddamn what? 10-2.
We talking about scary teams shit. They might be the ones who upset the motherfucking Lions. And I forgot about the damn Vikings.
Bro, I didn't know they were 10-2. But that lets you know when they're not talking about a team that's under the radar, that might be the team to do it. That might be the team to do it.
So the Vikings won 23-22. Late field goal, 52 yards, right through the upright.
Sam Darnold. When they thought the motherfucker was a bust, Sam Darnold is goddamn leading the Vikings to the damn playoffs.
And he getting paid this offseason.
Yeah, absolutely.
He gonna get paid. Daniel Jones basically just wrote his check to be in the backup.
I mean, might as well. I mean, be happy being a backup. Be a backup for a year. It's okay. It's all right.
The 6-7 Colts beat the 3-10 Patriots 25-24. Anthony Richardson on the 10-yard line ran it in to seal the game.
I know people don't like Anthony Richardson as a quarterback. He's pretty trash, but as an athlete, shit, I ain't getting in his way. I am not getting in that boy way.
Now that's the game. This the game I wanted to talk about because I was talking about leagues. Seattle Seahawks, the 75 Seattle Seahawks beat the Jets 21-26. My problem with this is it was 21 at halftime.
What?
And it ended with 21.
Bruh, Rodgers is not good anymore. He's not that guy anymore.
They was better off keeping Zach Wilson.
Yeah. I mean, might as well. Because now, look, because think about it now. Now you either keep him or you draft the QB. Who are you gonna get at? Who are you gonna get at what? What is their record? 5 and
they don't have a first round pick this year though.
They don't?
They go to the Packers.
So think about that, bro.
If I'm not mistaken, it goes to the Packers. Because it was still part of that Aaron Rodgers trade. If I'm not mistaken, it goes to the Packers. And I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they gave up 2 first rounders. And if I'm not mistaken, last year's first rounder got switched to a different pick if Aaron Rodgers played more than 50% of his snaps and he got hurt in the preseason, I think, or the first game.
Yeah, but yeah, man. What do? You keep him for another year. Hopefully you suck again. I don't know.
If I'm New York, I'm looking at Quentin Ewers or I'm looking at Carson Beck.
But how do you get up there to get him?
They still gonna be on the board.
In the second round?
They still gonna be on the board.
If they're still on the board, I will go get Quinn Ewers. I'll go get Quinn Ewers.
Quentin Ewers still gonna be on the board because Shador gonna be gone, Jackson Dart gonna be gone, Cam gonna be gone, Dylan Gabriel coming back. I think he's a sophomore or junior.
No, Dylan Gabriel senior. He's gonna
be gone.
So I mean, you got to think Quinn Ewers may not get picked up until day 2, day 3.
But the Jets got other things to worry about. The quarterback at the moment, they got O-line problems. They have edge rushing problems. They have secondary problems. They have a coaching problem.
They got every issue in the world. Like they got every issue in the world, bro.
Talking about issues, the Titans ran into a big one. They got belted ass by the Washington Commanders 42-19.
The Levis experience is probably up. Sorry. I see them drafting his replacement.
Levis, yeah.
I mean,
last but not least, a sneaky team that's sneaking up in the NFC playoff picture. The 6-6 Rams beat the Saints 21-14.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game. The thing with the Rams is that they still got Stafford, and when you got a quarterback like Stafford, you're never really out of the game. You know what I'm saying? Because he can make every throw, and he's really just a dog. You know what I'm saying? He got that dog mentality in him. So, and then with like Puka Nacua and everything, bro, they got weapons. So
the 10-2 Eagles beat the Ravens 24-19.
Lamar, listen to me good. It's okay not to be a quarterback in certain situations. it's okay to run the ball.
He got cussed out by his mom.
He should have, bro. Bro, one play, bro, he dropped back. The lane was so fucking big. I was like, I bet you he drops back, keeps dropping back. And that's what the fuck he did. Kept dropping back, and then he ran. I'm like,
so the Ravens fall to 8-5. Pittsburgh have a very, very good lead in the AFC North. It's also if the Chiefs lose 2 games and the fight for the number 1 seed in the AFC is up between Pittsburgh, the Bills, and the Chiefs. The Ravens, I think what's about to hurt the Ravens is Kyle Hamilton got hurt in that game.
yeah. Their defense ain't the same.
It's not. Do I think he'll be back? He didn't return. So
he didn't return.
Lamar is too indecisive for me.
Bro,
when they dropped the 8-5, the MVP went straight to Josh Allen.
Yeah, he's the favorite.
If Russell Wilson would have played the whole season so far, Russell Wilson to me would have been the favorite to win.
I think he would have been in the talks.
And I don't think they would have had the 3 losses because I think they would have beat. Who did we lose to? We lost to a color. Then we lost to.
You in this color comment is crazy.
We lost to 2 other people. I don't think we would have lost to. The Ravens to me need to figure some shit out because the playoffs is coming soon. Because if Pittsburgh beat the Browns and we beat the Bengals, the Pittsburgh wins the AFC North.
Yeah, the Ravens only chance of getting in is wild card.
Yeah, so got the Browns coming up. We got the Browns Sunday.
Right.
Belt the ass.
Right.
Lost to a fucking color. Lost to a thing of fucking pudding.
Boy, you in this color comment is crazy.
The Bengals, they're gonna be in the lottery. The Browns going to be in the lottery. This whole year, everybody was saying that the AFC North going to have 3 teams in. But nobody expected the Bengals defense to be as atrocious.
Correct.
As disgusting.
Nobody expected them to be that bad.
We seen bad defense, but damn, the Bengals defense is fucking horrible.
Fucking terrible.
Talk about terrible. The 49ers defense is fucking terrible.
49ers is getting ready for next year.
The 49ers got this beat out of them. You could tell the whole game plan is either Christian McCaffrey or nothing.
Yeah.
Without him, they like deers and headlights. Without
Christian McCaffrey, Purdy is a mid quarterback.
But here go to now. This leads me to what I'm saying, right?
Okay.
When Daniel Jones became a free agent and he waived it and his waivers got clear, right?
Mm-hmm.
He went to the Vikings, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was dumb as fuck.
Why?
Because to me, he's better than Brock Purdy. As far as accuracy, as far as checkdowns, as far as QBR, he's better.
He may be better.
Now let's talk about the system. Let's talk about the system, right?
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Put Bo Nix in the 49er system. How good are they?
Probably just the same. Probably a little bit better.
Okay. Put Russell Wilson in the 49ers offense. How good are they?
Just as good. Like I don't think it's
a system.
It's a system.
It's like, to me, it's a system. If you take Sam Darnold and put him over there with the 49ers, I think the 49ers they'll be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
If you take there's only a few quarterbacks I'm gonna take.
Bro,
I would even say Geno Smith.
Yeah, if you take the top 10 quarterbacks, they go to San Fran, bro. They're just as good. Top 15.
No, but if I take Daniel Jones and surround him with the same shit he surrounded Brock Purdy with for 2.5 years,
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Jones to me will have a better career, a better 2.5 seasons. And to me, I think they've been to the Super Bowl twice under Brock Purdy, right?
No, once.
With Daniel Jones, I
No.
think it was
Yeah.
one.
No. The first one was with the first time they went was with what's his name?
Who, Alex Smith?
No, it wasn't Alex Smith. Who shoot.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Garoppolo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he already got 2 Super Bowls under his belt.
Right. So
He won twice under Brady.
right. So with that being said, like you don't have to be great to be a part of the 49ers system.
But that's the thing. So we talk about game managers.
Mm-hmm.
The 49ers are set up and built. All they need is a game manager.
Yeah.
You putting in a taller quarterback. You putting in a more accurate quarterback, and you put in, to me, a more
athletic
quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
The 49ers to me is in the playoffs this year. If Daniel Jones would have got waived earlier, which everybody thought they were gonna waive him earlier, but they waited to the last minute to waive him.
Right.
I think Daniel Jones beat Brock Purdy out, and I think Daniel Jones would have took over.
Correct.
Because Daniel Jones would have used something that Brock Purdy. The only if you look at how he plays small checkdowns, and he'll throw the deep ball every now and then. Daniels, on the other hand, will launch that bitch.
Yeah,
but they lost Christian McCaffrey. They lost Brandon Ayuk. Both of them gone for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Debo came back, I think, like 2-3 weeks ago. The only healthy person they have is Kittle,
and he's banged up too. So
to me, if I was Daniels, I would pick the 49ers.
I think Daniels wanted to go somewhere where he had a chance to win. If he had to step into
a chance to win this year,
yeah.
Oh,
that's what I believe. That's what I believe.
Shit, that's why he should have went to the Lions.
I mean, because you got to think about it. Him backing up Sam Darnold is a little bit easier than him backing up or him being in San Francisco.
So let's talk about the color wheel for a second, right?
Okay.
Denver took a stroll down to Boulder, down to Denver, Colorado, and Bo
believer, because I'm a believer.
Bo tore the top off that defense.
I'm
the
a believer.
90-yard pass to Mims, straight fucking dodge
on a rope. That motherfucker was on a rope.
Now, I will say this. Now, before I let you go, I am going to say this. So I'm going to critique y'all a little bit, right?
Go ahead.
So, if I'm not mistaken, it was 26-35 or 27-35, somewhere up in that range, right?
No.
Both threw a fucking dart to Mims.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all decide to play zero coverage and let Jerry Jeudy have his motherfucking way in y'all backfield. And
yeah, you're right.
And almost fumbled the game.
Yeah.
I love the fact that both stayed poised. I love the fact that Surtain, dog. Hey, Surtain is a fucking monster.
Mm-hmm.
People need to understand something, and I say that this: the Broncos are 8-5, and they are, and I think they lead their division.
No, we're actually third.
Y'all third, but I mean, on the playoffs.
Well, right now we're in the playoff. Like, so we're currently the division with three teams in.
Mm-hmm.
We're currently the division with 3 teams in.
So I said this, and I'm gonna keep saying this. I do not want to play Denver when they get cold and you in that damn altitude.
Mm-hmm.
I because the altitude is different. Then you add coldness on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was more high on Bo than you was. I personally said even by him being an NFL rookie, he's not really a rookie mentally.
Right.
He had a whole lot of college games under his belt. Not only Denver did him a solid, they went and drafted one of his weapons from Oregon.
Franklin.
Then, but that defense woke the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all didn't trade for nobody. Y'all kept course. And now when y'all make the playoffs, I think y'all gonna upset a team in the playoffs. I think y'all will. But now when the offseason comes, now it's just more so adding to what's already there.
Right. Now I do believe we're still hurting a little bit from the Russell Wilson trade. No, the Russell Wilson experience.
Yeah.
So we got to still go through that. But I think now Denver is a suitable place for people to come and play there, and play for Sean Payton.
Between them and Washington.
Right. So as of right now, I'm very high on my squad. I think we're doing a hell of a job. I think Bo is growing like in front of our eyes. I think he got Rookie of the Year locked up too.
No. No.
Come on, man. Give it to me, man.
No.
God damn it.
So now I will give you this, right? If it wasn't for Jalen Daniels, then yes. I think Jalen Daniels locked that bitch up. Better record, better QBR, better yards, more touchdowns. I think it will go to Jalen Daniels.
Man, they ain't play nobody. They ain't play nobody.
The fuck, they in the NFL, dog. But look, now I will say this: if Bo wins, would I be mad? Fuck no, he earned it.
Right.
But based off of how we know how the NFL works, record, rookie, Jalen Daniels is the phenomenon right now. He will be a Pro Bowler. I think Bo will be a Pro Bowler also.
Yeah.
If Bo was in any other draft that didn't have Jalen Daniels in it, he wins.
I agree. Like
I think next year Rookie of the Year gonna be more closer than people thinking, because you got Travis, Shedeur, Cam, Ashon Gently. You have a lot of motherfuckers that can go get it. Even though it's a QB award, and we can say it's a QB award, Gently can get it. Fucking Cam can get it. Shedeur can get it. Travis can get it. If healthy, that's gonna be a 14. That's gonna be a 4-player race.
I agree with you on that.
But now, if Bo was in any other draft class that didn't have Jalen Daniels in it, Bo for sure got it locked up. Now, I will say this. Knock on wood. If Jalen Daniels get hurt and the record balance out, I probably will lean Bo.
I think they're both in two tough divisions. So, well, not really the Commanders. They're really, I guess their toughest out is the Eagles.
The Lions and the Eagles, though.
No, not the Lions and the Eagles. The Eagles and the Giants and the Cowboys.
You're right. You know
what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I think Jayden Daniels has won it. I do believe he secured it, but I would love to see Bo win it because Bo is playing out of this world. So,
man, they both playing some great football, especially as rookies. Man, they both. Jalen Daniels is putting what CJ did last year.
Yeah,
and what Bo is doing what it reminded me of Tim Tebow when he was in Denver. When they went and they won a playoff game against Pittsburgh.
You talking about kind of like the energy?
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I think Bo is 10 times better than Tebow, but
no, I'm talking about talent. I'm talking about the energy.
But I think the energy and kind of like the run that Tebow had and Bo had.
Because the people think about it, if y'all go back and look at the season with Tim Tebow, they both start off the same, and right now they're on the same pace. They had the same fucking record.
Yeah.
Well,
I see what
Bo will have one more game under him because they added an extra game, but they could upset some teams. Like if I'm Pittsburgh, I would not want to play Denver in the first round.
Right. I think teams that'll be afraid to play us is Kansas City. I don't think Baltimore want to see us again, even though they blew us out.
I don't think the Bills want to play y'all.
Um,
I don't think the Bills would, because quite frankly, if the Bills will have home field, but if the Bills don't secure the number 1 seed, which I don't think they would,
they can though. If like I said, if Kansas City drop another one, they can.
But if the Bills drop another one,
but shit, well, you know how they go.
You got to think about it. Right now it's a 3-team race for the number 1 seed, which is Pittsburgh, Bills, and Kansas. Now, I tell everybody this, and I said this before. The last time the playoffs ran through Pittsburgh won a Super Bowl.
Okay.
I don't think people want the Steelers for the playoffs to run through the Steelers in the AFC.
I'm gonna be real. I think the AFC is just a dangerous division. Like conference. Excuse me. I think it's just a dangerous conference. Like any of the teams that make it to the playoffs can get to that Super Bowl. It just takes a run. It just takes one run. One run.
Now, before we hop off, I got a question. So I've been looking at these teams in the NFL, right?
Right.
And we look at AFC, we look at NFC, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Rams are in the NFC, right?
Yes.
The Chargers are in the AFC, right?
Yes.
But they both in LA.
Right.
Make that make sense for me.
What do you mean?
They both share the same arena, but they both in 2 different conferences.
Well, it ain't based off of location. It's based off of if I'm not mistaken, it's just set up that way. I don't know why, but it's just.
I was sitting here thinking, I was like, why is Pittsburgh not in the NFC? Because them and the Eagles both is in Pennsylvania.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe the NFC, the NFL, whoever the teams were in the NFL, and then the AFL came over. I believe they kind of just separated that way and called it the NFC and the AFC. I believe. I'm not too sure, but I think that's what happened.
Got you. But nah, man. Thanks everybody for watching, man. Like, follow, share, subscribe, click the notification bell if you haven't. Comment your favorite team. We getting into bowl season. We getting into playoff season for college, man. Comment who y'all repping. We all hoping Ohio State make a run. Do y'all want to see Coach in Ohio State paint? Do y'all want to see him in that paint? You know,
bro. I'll lose my shit.
Do y'all want to see Kent State hire Ohio State quarterback as a head coach? But anyways, follow our social media, man. Watch our videos, like, follow, share, subscribe, man. Coach, anything you want to say to the people?
Hey, man, appreciate the love and support, man. We just need a good head coach for Kent State. I don't care who it is.
I need to do everything.
I don't care who it is. And hey, guys in the transfer portal, you don't know where to go to Kent State. But other than that, appreciate the love and support, man. I'll holler at y'all.
Also, guys in the transfer portal, if you hate Michigan, come to Ohio State because we hate the motherfuckers too. Anyways, peace.
I ain't messing with you, boy.